Right. We're here. We've made it. I believe I've done everything correctly. It's so weird adding new things in because my brain goes, did we do everything? I feel like we did everything. Open this and say, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello, I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here for Teddy's Haven today because I need something like this at a time like this. So let's, gosh, it's so weird seeing my face this big. Okay. All right. So let's get our cards so we can see what today's card is. I really need to put these under this so that I don't pull them up every time. We can just get to, whoop, that is, what? Oh. Stop being weird, cards. Oh, no, that is a card. Oh, weird. All right. All right. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you are doing well. As well as can be. I'm doing okay. Yesterday we had some pretty big things going on in real life. So we have made it to the other side of those things, which is great because sometimes, no matter if they're good or bad, sometimes big things, like just getting to the other side of them, is just a relief because you have now gotten through, you know? I think the first time that it really hit home, like sometimes even the big, really fun and you know, exciting things, it can still be a relief to be done. Like you can miss the fun and miss the excitement and miss the specialness of that moment. Was my husband and I went on our honeymoon years ago. Let's see, not this year. This will be, am I doing my math right? No, I am not doing my math right. We got married in 2004. So what is that? 22 years this year? We went to Disney World and we were there. We got a nice long honeymoon. And it was great fun. But by the end of it, we were so wiped out that it was just a relief to get to go home and rest after our honeymoon. And we had a great time, and I do not regret it. And there's stuff that we didn't get to do, and do I wish I could go back? Sure, especially now that I have kids and kids who enjoy Disney stuff. Although I'm sure the costs are much different now than they were back then. And they felt expensive then. But yeah, it was a relief getting to go home because it had been just such an exhausting experience. Exhausting in all the best ways, right? But yeah, sometimes just getting to the other side of something big is a relief, no matter if it's good or bad or neutral or whatever it is. And yeah, so I'm glad to be on the other side of yesterday's big thing. So our card today, and if you are not familiar, I'm pulling cards from a deck called Affirmators. I don't remember the name of the artist. It's not printed on the outside of the box. One of these days I'll get my stuff together and know. But today's card is Story of My Life. So there's, oh, the glare is oh, come on, window. Behave yourself. Can I do this? Story of my life. Sorry for the glare. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. So far, these cards have not been a disappointment to me. They have had threads of connection to things I am actively dealing with. And, yeah, so if you also need the message that comes in these cards, there you go. Today's is Story of My Life. And I'm trying to keep track because I'm actually kind of curious after a year, theoretically, of doing these, and maybe not just this deck, but just keeping track, seeing if there are things that come up multiple times, things that are like a thread of this particular year. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So keeping track just to see what comes of it. Because it's interesting sometimes to reflect on that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and, oh, let's see. I need to do this. Can I do this? All right. Now we'll switch to Teddy's Haven, and we will get to the actual stream stuff. Let's go ahead and turn up the audio so that we are in it. Let's be in it. But yes, I hope everyone is having an all right day. Whether it's quiet or exciting, restful or hectic, I hope it's going as well as it can go. All right, let's look outside. It's winter. I've been doing some work. Let's see. What do I need to do real quick? I need to do this. Can I do this? Okay, that's good. Where's all my windows? There we go. Okay. How do I do things? What do I want today? I feel like I haven't used the cow in a minute. So let's use the cow. Oh! I didn't see you through my window. Surprise. And he's blue in the winter, the guy in the tree. I've seen Birdhorn, but I haven't really registered the little guy in the tree as being blue. Let's see, anybody else here today? Okay, no Patch, no Blue Turtle. Birdhorn is here. Oh! Golems. Is there a gull? Hello? Oh, and you know what else I need to do? I need to turn the volume up in my ears because I'm not used to talking with music playing underneath my voice yet during the intro section. And so I turn the volume way down so I do not have to hear it. So my Orling is still growing. I've been feeding him. I have not done any work on the outside market, although I did experience a blizzard and I was like, ooh, I need to figure out how to make kind of a shelter out here for that kind of day. Now, I've also laid out some platforms. Oh, and if you haven't played in the winter, he recently updated to where we leave tracks in the snow, which is super cute. Anyway, I'm going to put these platforms down and maybe try and figure out a way to put a covering of some sort. I've seen people do some stuff with angled walls and stuff like that to make a ceiling, but also, gosh, I can't look at it for too long when you have things kind of clipping together. It messes with my eyes. But I want to put the registers here so that the checkout is right by the entrance exit portal and see how that goes. Somebody on the Twitch side mentioned it. I believe it was Jack mentioned it. So, what else? What else? I'm trying to think. Have I done anything else? I've been trying to make money and put glow spires down. Now, as you can see, I have 24K at the moment. Because I stopped buying spires. I have a significant amount out there. Not everything is covered yet. But I wanted to save up to start getting to some upgrades. And now that I make between, I don't know, 5 and 8K generally on a day, depending on how many bonuses I get, I was like, okay, it won't take me that long to save up for the shop upgrade that that I have next, which is, I want to say it's 20K. I'm going to go ahead and pay everybody. And then that's under management. No, it's under upgrade. It's under expansion. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. 24.5. That actually shouldn't take too long for me to get to if I just buckle down and let it be. And then the contracts, I thought seriously about getting some of the, just like going through and buying all of it since it was available and I had the money, but I was like, no, you've been saving up for the shop. Oh, I also finally got a D20 roll. See, I always roll single digits on stream. And I was able to pull the sword. And so that was great because I felt like, okay, I'm not losing my mind. These things are actually possible to do. But of course, I probably won't be able to do it on stream because I just don't have that kind of luck. But, nope. Okay. Get over it. Maybe I'll do one more roll. If I'm not looking at it, maybe it'll be good. Oh, it's something double digits. Oh, 10. The lowest double digit I could possibly get. Okay. All right. Well, let's go talk to all of our friends, and then we'll push the big button. You're so cute, Winter. You're very, very blue. Okay. There we go. Ah, quiet day. Quiet today, shopkeeper. Quiet like the hollow beneath Varn Mount, where the mushrooms glow blue like forgotten stars and even the wind steps lightly. Roots wrap around sleeping bones and the beasts whisper, not roar. That place remembers and it mourns. May your roots hold firm and your branches reach far. I leave a whisper of green light in your steps so flowers may bloom where you walk. Wouldn't that be cool? So for any 80s, 90s kids or people that love Fern Gully, I always loved that about Maggie, the like kind of head fairy. She walked everywhere and like little plants and flowers would spring up behind her. I always thought that was so magical. Hello. Anne, Andrew, Nadine, Paulina, Elaine, Rufus. Oh, I haven't named you. Douglas. All right. Who are you going to be? I think I made you name you David. I don't think I have a David. All right. All of my chickens are now officially named. All right, let's go talk to our stone friend. I'm gonna have some good bonuses today. Hello. How close do I need to be to you? Crystals are created in memories, from the tree sap, from water, from flame. Each path is different, yet all find form through time. It is not what starts them, but what surrounds them, that shapes their glow. So too your brightness comes not from your creation, but from what you've lived. Stone bonus, yeah? Yeah. All right, so we got a stone bonus, and we've got a fruit bonus. That makes me feel like I should go around and actually clear everything that's not covered by glow spires today. Just for the bonus. It's like I've stopped doing all of the crafting every single day because I've been trying to push through days to get some money built up and didn't want it to take forever and a day to do so. If I do everything every single day, the days just take a long time, which is fine. But if my goal is money, then I need to do it differently. So when Pat shows up, I do all the crafting. Ah, the story of Silverdeep. Not of its rise, but its unraveling must be told. It was the first land shaped by the gods, who each claimed it, each tore it. Their children, crafted in pride and flaw, fought their maker's battles until the skies split open. But from the ruin rose the free. Those who chose life without divine command. Thank you for carrying that truth with you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the shop. Yes. And even though I'm trying to save up money for the upgraded shop segments, I might go ahead and buy a glow spire for today, since I'm going to be running around anyway. So let's go ahead and push this button. I've also made some modifications to my craft draft because I wanted to reduce the clutter that I'm not actively farming at the moment. I consolidated my beehives. I tore down some of the shelving experiments that I had done. And just because I'm trying to like kind of get myself reset a little bit before I attempt to do something actually aesthetic instead of just testing some ideas. I probably will still do some more testing because I've been paying attention to some ideas that people have shared in the Discord and stuff like that that I want to experiment with. But I don't know how long I have before my stock runs out, like the stock that I'm not crafting at the moment. Is there anything else I want to do before I go running around? I got these chickens already. I have to decide where I want to put the spire I just purchased. So I'm trying to think a little bit about it. Not here. I've got one there which covers the cows, but it doesn't cover this fruit. But I don't think I want to put it here yet. And I probably will try and put it between these two fruit sections, I guess. Not here. These are all fairly simple to get. Because it's on the way to Olmbrow, so I'm not fussed as much. I have been putting some along the route to Olmbrow to reduce my back and forth and that sort of thing, you know? Because if I only have to go down one side is helpful. Although I still have this nook over here that's not covered. Oh, and apparently this is not covered. I wonder if I could put a spire right here and cover that nook over there and that stone. Oh. This nook. With this cat. But I have put some spires in some places that are a little bit more out of the way. Where the red crystal is, I put one there. I also put one by the Out of Boundium that is also part of my route when I go up there. Trying to think of where. Because it's going to be somewhere. But I'm just trying to hit everything on the way to kind of really think about. I've been trying to maximize them as I put them down. And eventually, you know, it'll be less and less. Like, it'll be... I can't wait until I have, like, oh, there's this one node in this one place. I'm going to stick it down. But we're not there yet. They're too expensive to just use it on one node. Hello, sir. I know I've seen you today, but hello. And then I can start going places I never go. Like, really exploring the world again. To find the things that I haven't been getting. I probably found a lot of that stuff really early when I started playing. But I have now forgotten all of it because... I don't go there regularly. So it'll be kind of fun. Do I want to put one here? These are still relatively easy to get as I go around. I feel like there's a spot that I'm going to go... Oh, this is the spot I was thinking of next. The island is now completely covered. So I don't have to go to the island. Unless I want to. Unless I want to get my little dance groove on, because it feels like a party over there. Go back to work tomorrow. Then I'm both ready and not ready. This last week was not my normal relaxation week because we had big things happening. And so I had to divide my energy instead of just... focusing on the things I wanted to focus on or resting, which is usually what this week is about, is working as much as I want to work and resting as much as I want to rest. And I really didn't get to do that, which is fine. I'm grateful that I had the time to be able to spend on the big things because that's nice. Oh. Okay, hold on. I don't need to get anything from anywhere over there. Hello, babies. Where's Miss Strawberry Head? I don't know. Okay, so I don't think I can get this and these over here. But I know I've got like 3 down there and then 1 up here. Let me see if there's anything up here too. Up here too. Not on this ridge. Probably not on that ridge. Okay, so if I stick it kind of here. I want to be able to get that stone and this stone. So let's go ahead and grab the spire because that will help reduce my having to come this direction at all. And that's what we want to see. We want to see... Okay. How close? Do I want to be up higher? How close? I want it to kind of disappear into that wall. Okay. But like just... Okay, maybe by there. Is it tucked into that corner? It's not really in that corner. Okay, that's good. So maybe like there. Because the further forward I could get, that's probably about as good as that's going to get. I don't know if it'll cover this. But pushing the button will tell us. So let's... Unless I can... I feel like it might be too far if I do too much more out. All right, that's fine. we can always put another one down later if that's what it's going to be like. Why is this fighting me? Don't fight me. Have I done a Lavendrite lately? Well, let's do one now. I don't remember. I'm not keeping score. How many different ones I've used. Okay. So now... Oh, I hit this button. I didn't mean to do that. I always feel weird when I'm going, like, outside of myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and teleport home, because we can. Hey, babies. All right, you guys. Now we need to go back and see. Nope, we need to push the button and then go back and see. There we go. Good job, brain. And we'll pet Teddy because we're here. Woo! Excellent. Love to see it. Where did I put that spire? Over by the dinosaurs. Okay. Ooh. Faye Peach. Did it get it? Did it get it? It'd be amazing if it got it. Ooh, nice. Oh! All but one! All but one. You know what, though? I'm going to try for something. I won't be able to see it until tomorrow, and I probably will forget to check. But, like, if I go... You know, they don't always spawn in exactly the same spots, the berries. Like, mostly, but not exactly. Because sometimes they're just, like, boop, a little bit further. Does it matter? Do I care enough? Do I want to try? I think I might just leave it for now, so I don't have to think too hard. Yesterday was exhausting. And then we stayed up way too late. My husband and I started playing a new game with some friends online, and just... We were up until almost 2, because we're ridiculous. And even then, my husband was the one who was like, oh, we need to go. And then I looked down, and it was like 1:45, and I went, oh. Oops. So that's okay. It's nice playing some co-op type stuff. Not really a big fan of playing online competitive stuff. It's stressful in a way I don't need. I just don't need it. Not that I mind being competitive. I don't. I just... Online can be such a mixed bag of the type of people that you end up playing with and against, and it's just like... I don't have enough time to devote to finding just like a good group on games that I'm not as super fussed to play. Like I don't mind first person shooters when it's like story stuff. And I much prefer fighting NPCs just because I want to focus on the story and not whether or not it's going to be stressful with people. But like if it was like competitive, like I would like to go play competitive jigsaw puzzling in real life. But like if it was a competitive like puzzle type of game, like that might be fun for me. But even then you still have to be careful with online because I mean people can always get a bug up their ass and be extra. I don't need that. My dance card is already really, really full, so if I can keep things off of it that I find stressful, that's good. So yes, there's one here. So it takes care of all of the crystals. You know what I realized I haven't been doing? And I think I've only missed one fairy at the moment. But there's also one up there with the out of boundium. up there by the unicorn that's always up there. Can we see it if I jump? Yep, there it is. And I was kind of hoping to get it lined up to where it might get these down here too. But I couldn't do it. It didn't want to, like, you eventually run out of lip of that cliff up there. And it's just like, well, oh well. All right, baby, you can come with me. So I've gotten a few spires out here. I still haven't gotten this whole area covered yet, but I've gotten a significant portion of it done to reduce just how much, like, kind of weaving back and forth across this giant plane I have to do, which was my goal. Oh, looks like I still have these. Oh, you know what? I didn't go this way first. I usually do. So let me come over here and get these. You know, it'd be great is if I could get a spire to pick up both that cluster of berries and this cluster of berries and these rocks. It'd be even better, because I think there's berries up here. If I could put it somewhere up here. To get... Oh, look, my tricks. Like here, and maybe get some of the berries that grow up here, too. But I don't know if I can... I don't know if it'll be that big. So we'll see once we eventually plop one down up there what happens. All right, I still need to get these cows, those berries, the rocks that are over here. Ralph, Fanny, and who? Eugenia. Eugenia? So those cows are named. Slowly but surely I will get them all named. Those sheep should be good. I don't need to bother with them, which means that's the end of that part of the circuit. Now, I think what I've started doing, since I don't have to go to the island, is I've actually started going up this hill and getting the out-of-boundium in the castle. So let's... Did I miss something over there? No, it's good. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, except for the fairy that lives over there. All right. We'll get him, though. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to use the zip line that's over there. That's okay. We'll get it. Give us the opportunity to get this stuff on this hill over here. Is there stuff behind you, sir? This is getting collected by... the spire that's here? Interesting. Okay. So I finally, because I had screwed around and not fed my Orling in a very long time, I had like 45,000 stone. So over several days, usually I think I usually end up with about anywhere from 2,000 to 6,000 stone. Maybe a little bit more if the mining people show up. But, so I usually only have to feed them like 5,000 stone average on any given day. Is this the right spire? Yes. Okay. And then, so I was, ooh, and thank you. Hello. Well, thank you for hopping in and wishing me a great stream, TC Sixfold. And I hope you are having a lovely day. What's happening? And thank you for the follow. That's Twitch. Okay, good. My eyes did not deceive me. Where the hell am I going? There it is. I was like, wait. But, brain. Oh, but I had stopped feeding him for a while. This is not how we go there. And so I had to feed him like 8,000, 9,000 a day. So over several days, I finally got him all caught up. So I got my stone back down to a reasonable level. Because 10,000 is reasonable. You know. Whee! Okay. So are you a Teddy's Haven fan as well? If you are still in the room and would like to chit-chat. Because it is a delightful game for those that are into it. Although I don't believe this game is for everybody. I would recommend it to anybody, but I think that particularly simulation games, like if it doesn't scratch an itch for you, then that's fine. And then there's such a wide variety of simulator games. Like, they're not all going to hit the same, you know? But if you like fantasy and you like the option to zone out and just kind of just run around and be relaxed, this is definitely a game that I would recommend. Just got it a few days ago and haven't played very much so far. All you've done is make a lot of jam. You know what? You're going to make a lot of jam. A lot. I still don't have it. I'm on day 86. Not that that's... I've seen some numbers for some people. But let's see. What's my Fruitworks at? My Fruitworks is still only at level 31. Now, granted, I have only recently upgraded to... I think I have 25 crafters for it. But even that, like, it's still a... I think that's the slowest. Probably because it's the easiest one to get early and also get the resources to work on it. So you'll be making jam for a long time. All right, so now that I've done my circuit on the other side, I haven't figured out this side of the island yet. So let me kind of run around. I could get that stone over there. I've got this spire here. So I really don't need to hit this little nook. It's not really a nook. Is it a peninsula? What's the one where there's water on 3 sides? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've had to think about land, water, mass terminology. Peninsula. Okay, good. It goes a lot deeper than you thought? Yeah. And he's adding stuff all the time. Like, these glow spires are relatively new, and I'm obsessed with them. It's actually been really changing the dynamic of the way I play this game, which I love. Gameplay is always my favorite part of games. I like decorating enough, and I like if you have characters to play kind of dress up with. I like that kind of stuff too, but I spend the majority of my time doing like the gameplay loop or the story or whatever, that kind of stuff. So I love it when things get added that change how I play the game, because it's a new puzzle to figure out for me, you know? Or it's a new story to go through, that kind of thing. And I'm always jealous of the people that are really great builders, because I try and I do my best, but I'm always like, I'm never going to be the people that's their favorite part, the decorators. They always have ideas that I'm like, well, damn, that's cool. But I love the fact that games like this are so flexible for so many different play styles, you know? All right. I've really been slacking on getting my cats and my fairies, though, today. It's okay. Go over here and grab these. And I'm only doing a full run of gathering resources today because I have a fruit gatherer today or a fruit bonus visitor and a stone bonus visitor, mining bonus visitor. There we go. Ooh. But I'm almost done going through. At least going through where I'm going to go. Remember to grab you. Now she's shiny. Have to hop out of here, though? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Upgrade your mining. So much better. Thank you. And I hope you continue to enjoy this game. Gotta get your skills up so you go fast. So nice. Oh, and I hope you have a good day, too. Okay, good job, Brain. Sunday mornings, I'm always like a little, I'm here. I also stayed up kind of late, so my brain didn't get a full reset. Ah, hello, Bama. Why is my chat not working? There it goes. Lag. Mostly lurking, gotta do stuff. All right, yeah. Well, welcome, welcome. Enjoy your lurking while you are getting your checklist done. Yeah, I'm a little jealous because now you're ahead of me on levels in this game. That's okay. I'm actually not far. Might get through to level 31 today. Maybe, maybe not. Definitely by tomorrow, though. Is there anywhere else I want to go before I start the day? I don't think so. I think that's everywhere. Oh, no. You know what? I might as well pop over here and grab snow. Since we could just kind of float across, you know? Hey, BB. You're so hard to see. All right. These. Grab this one. Just I saw them on the way over, and I'm like, you know what? If I've got a mining bonus today, might as well snag them, you know? Also help me remember where Spires needs to go in the future. There's also some out of boundium I never go get that I would love to put down some Spires next to. Not that I'm ever really hurting for out of boundium, because I think out of boundium is the one I have the most of in the crystals, except for maybe like the honey glow or something like that, you know? But I feel like somewhere back here where there are trees in the water, that there's a chunk of out of boundium, or maybe two. It's been so long since I've been back here that I can't remember now. Oh, I know which one that is. I was like, I have a zip line over there? That's the one for the big blue turtle. Oh, okay. Yes, I will make sure to show you how I did those shelves. Hopefully I can recreate it. Hello. My husband said he was going to get me a chicken sandwich on, because he has to go help his dad get some stuff set up. I finally convinced him to get a cell phone so that he has a way to handle a lot of his stuff, including emergency. He's been falling lately, so it's like, dude, please. Please help us feel less stressed about you being in the house by yourself. And, what is that up there? Did I not see something kind of glowing up there? Was it the trail from the ferry? I bet it was the trail from the ferry. Okay. What else do I want to do? I could get the blue ferry while I'm down there. Do I want to go get the purple ferry? The other ferries that I have... Oh, you know what? Do I have the cat still with me? Man, the cats have been behaving... Oh. Hello? Did I get this cat? I did get this cat. Is there the cat in the house that I didn't get yet? And Strawberry Cat did not come with me. I don't know why. There's a cat on the hill that I did not get. Come with me. Come here, baby. I believe y'all are magical cats. Since you live in the snow anyway, you will be fine if I leave you here today. I'm already almost through this season, though. That's crazy. Okay. Blue Fairy. Blue Fairy I can do when I go down to the raft. Purple Fairy. Orange Fairy. Yellow Fairy. I believe those are the ones I am missing. So let's go snag them real quick. And tomorrow I will try to get Strawberry Cat again. Get the cat that's up on this hill too while we're at it. So we can be complete. There you are. And we'll grab a few more nodes. Maximize our mining bonus. Hello. But I don't need to go up there because I already have a spire back there. Boop. There she is. I was like, wait. Okay. What's the best way to do this? Can I see my spire that's on the backside over here? I don't know. Because it's somewhere behind that tree, probably. So let's do this. Oh, I can't see it from here. Oh, can I? Ah, that's all right. Okay. Somewhere over here. It's so weird now that the crystal's not here to show me where it's at. I have to remember. Maybe I should make that crystal blue. Just so I'm like, oh yeah, that's where the blue fairy is. Hi, baby. You're so big. Although, Patch shows up. Doesn't matter. Patch is always bigger. Alright, let's go start the shop. And then... Pet Teddy. We'll start the shop. Do I have this cat still? Oh. Nope. Didn't come with me. Cats have been behaving so weird lately. Okay, we're gonna go get the... Is it the yellow fairy? Whatever the fairy is behind the big tree with the honey glow stuff. And then we'll go down to the craft raft. Oh, and I even came back here to get the stone that was back here earlier. I'm such a ding-dong. It's fine. Oh, I think I brought up the fact that my husband was going to visit my father-in-law because he's promised to bring me home a chicken sandwich, and now it's all I can think about. He said the magical word, which is food. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all of them? Did I get all fairies already? I think so. There's 7, right? Okay. Looks like I have Violent. I was like, wait, did I forget to get Violent? Okay. So let's go down to the craft raft. And you know what I should do before I forget? I'm going to plop down the decorations I forgot to look at after buying them last time. So this one, the Galaxical. And was there a hat? Is it under the word hat? Okay, that didn't help me at all. What the? I did not mean to do that. Excuse me. Go over there. Is it not under hat? Why is hat not returning the correct search? Because I'm getting things like blue sky aether. Weird. But it's like a Santa hat. It's a gnome hat. Did they call it gnome? Crap. There it is. Holiday hat blue. Is it because, well, anyway, not gonna fuss about it. We're just gonna do this. That was weird. That was so weird. Okay, whatever. Give me this thing. Oh, interesting. It's hard to see the details because it's kind of like a galaxy. Where did my prompts go? Can I not make him bigger? He just spins. Okay. Oh, there we go. My prompts are gone, though. Oh my god. I like that it's like a glass. Looks kind of cracked and damaged. There you go. You can't eat him. Behave yourself. Okay. So we'll box you. Oh no! Self-sabotage, no! Shit. Now I have a floating hat. No. Can I box it from down here? If I get my... Okay, hold on. Can I box it if I get my wand? Ah, no. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? What's up? Good Lord, woman. Yeah. Goats. I had penguins earlier this month. Or season. I guess it's not really a month. Okay. Now. There we go. I was also clicking the wrong button at first. I was like, oh no, it's not working. Okay. Huzzah! We have fixed it. Okay. So let's see if I can recreate. You're talking about these shelves, correct? The ones inside with my jam things and the brewers. Inventory. Wall. Do I not have a big wall section? I don't. Okay. I don't have the same size of wall that I used. But I can do it with this one. So imagine this is twice as big. And then, so that's a wall. And then a riser. And then I shrank it. And then I stuck it in the wall. And I lined it up as best that I could to make it kind of match the same. And then if this wall was the size of these walls, you would do a second one next to it. So, and then to get the second one, I can't remember if it was fussy or not. It might be fussy because it tries to line up with the one you've already got, but I shrink it down. And then, and one side is going to be a little bit wider than the other. And there's really not much you can do about that. So if you are trying to line up multiple risers, make sure that you add from the same, if you want them to line up. Although I think this one got a little screwed up. Maybe I did it from the wrong side. But you can see, like, this side on the right is a little bit wider than this side on the left, and that's because I attached it from this side. If I attached it from this side, it would be the opposite. But that's it. And then you can have shelves on both sides of a wall. And I didn't change the wall size, just the floor. Okay. Yeah. But yes, I like some of the stuff in the wall, but I don't necessarily want that to be the only way I can have vertical storage. So I was like, I have to figure out the wall thing. And this is something I did in Valheim and in Grounded, is I actually used floor pieces like this to create myself shelving so that I could put my storage containers, not crafters, but the storage containers, vertical storage. Yeah, you're welcome. Because having everything out on the floor or stuck in the wall was not pleasing me. Okay. So let's go ahead and box these things. so that they can get put away. I've been tearing everything down that I want to redo so that I don't have to look at it. Let's see. We'll do... What is Sangrelith? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we still making money? Yeah, we're still making money. So there are people still checking out. So I can do a quick run of some crafting. I'm getting really close on maxing out my crafting. But I don't need to do a full run of crafting tonight because I don't have any crafting bonus people. So that's good. And we'll go ahead and do these. Nice. Yeah, beekeeping is leveling so much faster now that I have 30 hives. So much faster. Oh my god. Ah, yes. And we made almost 8 grand today. I don't remember how much I had after I bought that spire I bought. But I also had 3 bonuses, so I already have that. Okay. So every day I've been doing wool or... Nope, not war. 2, 3, 4... And the milk. Lactomancy's almost maxed, which means I will be able to stop focusing on Lactomancy every day. Once that's done. Okay. And now I do... Lunacite milk's getting real low. Well, not... Under 1,000 is really low. 991 is really low. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've also been simplifying what I'm doing as far as crafting. Just so that I can make it fit into the time that people are actually shopping better. The only reason it's running a little late today is just because I was doing all the extra for the bonuses I had. But I'm actually kind of shocked that I'm already almost through winter, because I feel like... I can't remember when I got to winter. Was it... It might have been Friday, now that I'm thinking about it. And do I want to do any of this? What's the lowest right now? Fruitworks is at 31. Lactomancy. Look how close Lactomancy is. Oh my gosh. Buzzy Brewing's only at 22. Crystology's at 21. All right, let's do Crystology then. What do I have the most of? Blue Skies at 5,000. Dragon's Blood. Ooh, Honeyglow. Good lord. I think we get the most of that every single day, though. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll make a huge mess. Oh, look at that. Give me that. I also have no idea how much vegetables I still have. I have no idea. I haven't been looking since I stopped doing my farming. I finished out all my seeds and then I tore all of my farming stuff down. Well, and actually one of the things I want to try is people have done... Was it the produce bins that people used to create little flower stands? But also, I'm thinking about taking that idea and making my farm plots angled. Thinking about it. Not exactly sure how I want to do it, but I might try to experiment with that. I do. I do sell the ether. I waited until I had a decent amount of it. Let's see. Yeah, I currently have, I think my lowest is what? The Lavendrite. I only have 773 units. But I do sell it. I can't remember how much that stuff is worth. All right, that's all the crafting I'm doing today. But I just used the, was it the 8% rule? Is it 8% in this game? Too many games. Too many games. Where is it? But they sell for a decent amount. This is Lunasite, right? Yeah, it sells for 36. At least on my save. These are generated, so your prices are probably different than mine, but they sell for a decent amount. 1346. That's the dark Lunasite, I think. 1824. As opposed to like the wool that sells for 4. The buzz that sells for 7. So yes, I do. But if you feel like you don't have enough to do all the stuff you're crafting with it, you can always take it off. And you can take stuff down and put it back up. But I think, except for the vegetables that I recently started growing, that like the last round of seeds that I still haven't put out for sale, everything that I collect or craft, I sell. Which is why my shop is stupid full. Oh, though, I forgot. I forgot that I had expanded. Okay. What else do I need to do before bed? Do I need to do anything else before bed? Is that everything? Check for unicorns and or stars having fallen. I see nothing glowing. All right. I do like all the spires in the snow because they pop out a lot more. They look really pretty in the snow. Go up here. I think this might be one of the better vantage points to see a bunch of them. These lanterns are really pretty. Oh, I didn't realize that they had different patterns on them. A couple different patterns. Those are pretty. Unfortunately, some of them are hidden by trees down here. There's one. Anyway. Okay. Alrighty then. Let us end the day. Yeah. So I haven't made all the buzz juice. Ended up making a list of all the berries. Oh, did ya? Yeah, I'm resisting doing a spreadsheet. Alright. So we made about 8K. It was a good bonus day. Alright, is anybody here? Hello? Way over there. Any visitors over here? Nobody? Oh, I forgot to feed the Orling. See, this is how I trap myself into needing to feed him like 30,000 units in one day. No golem? And I didn't hear a dragonfly. So no dragon. No octopus. No rainbow. Oh. Go push the button. So now we're going to push for money. Because I would love to get the shop upgraded more. Like, open more segments. Because that means more customers in a given time. And theoretically, more customers means more money. And if I can get to spring day 1... I mean, it really doesn't matter if they are outside in the rain. My register people. People? My cashiers. There we go. We'll be all encompassing. It really doesn't matter if they get rain or snow out here. So I wonder if I should just move them out here. And test if it actually makes a difference to have them out there. Ooh, this is nice and big. I was afraid it might feel a little small. But it actually feels pretty good. Like they have more space than I was expecting. Alright, yeah. I don't know how much space I want between you guys. So I will... So now you're here? Now you're here. You silly cat. Okay. Well, you can come over here. The strawberry one still hasn't shown up. Come here, cat. Good. Perfect. Stay there. We're working on upgrading as well. Your next one is 63,000. Holy cow. Wow. Okay. What the heck am I doing? I just got distracted by a very large number. I think it's this one. Okay. Oh! Oh, crap! Man, sometimes I feel like the, is this lined up the way I want it to be? And kind of like that. I feel like I can launch sometimes when I jump. Like I'm running around and all of a sudden I take a jump, but like at a weird angle, and suddenly I'm like zooming off in this weird trajectory, and I'm just like, what the heck just happened there? Such bizarre physics. Okay. But you guys are kind of like, there's like a gap like that. Okay. Well, we'll leave you guys out there for now. Did I already push the button? Well, the beauty of it is if I didn't push the button already, I can put, or if I had pushed the button already, I can still push it again. Let's see. Let's try. I did it again! I did it on stream! Never expected to get it on stream. Oh, and I still rolled a 10. Oh, and no, 7. Single digits. Give me that single digit love. Ah, I'll take an 18. All right. It's my game. I can roll until I get a double digit. I do primarily play on keyboard. I actually had not tried this on controller at all. Okay. So I need to go get Umbral. Try and grab the strawberry cat and come home. And I'm not going to be thorough. All I'm doing is I'm keeping the button held down as I run past stuff. That's all I'm doing. And now that everything's fast enough, I still get a decent amount of stuff just by doing that silliness. And because we're making a stop for you, please come with me. Okay, you're coming with me. Should I teleport home? Or is she going to misbehave if I do that? I don't care enough to get that stuff right now. I just want to go talk to Umbral and go home. Because I was considering just running back to the house to make sure the cat follows me. Yes, I still remember the girl who fell from the sky. Her name was Seren. She came speaking of a locked goddess and a world beyond the frost. Elric, a fire-hearted wanderer, joined her. Together they braved cold lands and cruel faiths. In the end, he let her go. Not because he did not love her, but because he did. Thank you for letting that warmth live again. Perfect. Are you still with me? K-Cat. If you want something cutesy and relaxing, try Heartopia. You know, I think I've got it on my list, but I'm gonna write it down. Okay. I've written it down just in case I don't have it in my list. I had to put a reminder on my Trello to... Do I want to run home? Are you still following me? I'm going to run you home because you've already misbehaved 2 streams in a row. Silly cat. Okay. Oh. I put a reminder in my Trello to remember to note dump because I have a ridiculous pile of notes. That was one of the things I wanted to do this week that I did not get into because everything else took over, which is fine. But I was like, crap. I've got a growing pile of paper notes that need to be converted to like digital spaces. So I need to get that sorted out. Come here, cat. Hi. You can stay here. Watch her. Stay in? Okay. Started playing it and struggling with the keyboard? Oh no. I'm sorry. Were you a console player for a long time before getting into computer gaming or no? I also find that it depends on the game for me. Like, I don't like playing Dinkum on keyboard and mouse. I don't like it. Well, and Coral Island is weird because... I don't need the... Stop, woman. What are you doing? Coral Island is... I play it on controller except for decorating because I can't stand doing the decorating with the controller. So I switched to doing it with keyboard and mouse and then switch back to the controller when I go back to actual gameplay. But I find if I play on a controller for a long period of time, sometimes it can be a little bit of a struggle getting back into keyboard controls. Did anybody wander close to Aspire? Oh, look, Mokadile's dead. Good for them. Much prefer a controller, but play this on keyboard. Yeah. And especially if the majority of games you play are on a controller, I could see transitioning back and forth being a struggle. What do I need to do before I open the shop? Do I need to do anything before I open the shop? I don't think so. Although I do realize, okay, we're almost at an hour and a half, and after this day ends, I will have to take my break because my bladder is angry. Well, and like platformer style games, I don't like doing those with the keyboard and mouse at all. Hi, I will remember to feed you today. Okay. Does this game not have full controller support? Or does it have any... It should have some controller support though, right? It's weird. You can press the right... Okay. I don't know. This is going to be weird trying this with a controller. I already feel weird. Okay, I'm looking for refined silverite. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Oh, that is jump, apparently. Okay. How do I put you in there? Okay. How do I throw you? Yeet. I just took him down. I'm not actively gardening at the minute. Yeet. No? Yeet. Okay, that's enough. Well, and sometimes when I start playing a game with one or the other, it's hard to transition back and forth. So... like for the full gameplay. Just chucking stuff over there to keep it out of my way. Ooh, my tummy's rumbly. I essentially ate one big meal yesterday at like 4 in the afternoon. And like a snack at 1 in the morning. Because we were gaming. So now my stomach is like, I'm not sure what to do, but I feel like I need to eat. Well, and here, I want to try something out since we're here and I'm thinking about it. Let's do furniture. Is it produce? Let's see. produce display. Inventory, and then do, is it plot? Yeah. Can I? No, I can't do that, but I know people are using, is it these? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Dang it, don't do that. I will box you. Don't make me have to box you. Okay, there we go. So if I put this out here, and I want to, I think people are using the paintings for angles. It's not under paint. Heartopia is not on Steam yet, so hopefully when it is, it will have controller support. Oh. So let's do painting? No, let's do picture. Did I actually buy any of the paintings? It would be in furniture, right? Thought I had at least one of them. Are they in my shop? I also don't know if there's anything else. You know what I could do? Where is it? Could I try it with this? No. Okay. I want to know where all my controls went. Is this as big as this thing gets? Holy cow. Okay. What are you? Oh, you're this thing. You live there. Quickly, before I do this, before I forget. We'll at least do wool and milk. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. Ooh, the blue and the purple look really nice together. Lord, my child is out there freaking out. Okay. That's at least the basics of the crafting for the day. Man, I'm not making a ton of money. Ugh, those extra bonuses are so helpful to making money. Okay. Hey, y'all. I know it's dark out here. Oh, yeah. I forgot that this is where we're going. They are really close to the exit. I don't know if it's actually going to make a difference money-wise. Like, if I'm actually going to get more customers by doing this, because they don't have to, like, shop out here and then go inside to pay and then go all the way out here. Like, if they never went inside the shop except to pay, wouldn't it be faster for them to just check out right by the portal? So, we'll see. Oh, Lord. Out of something. Don't really care at the moment. Okay. I'm getting, what now? A painting. Actually, I'm going to buy 2. It's under decoration. That's going to be... I don't know if it matters which paintings I'm using. Brain. Come on, brain. I mean, I kind of want more than one. I'm going to get two that are the same size, though, because I have an idea I want to try out. You guys are all still shopping. Yeah, I didn't make that much money at all today. I mean, these guys still haven't rung out, and they're not done yet, but still. It's okay. Everything will be just fine. Must feed the Orling? Must. All right. Okay, so the idea is... it wasn't called painting. I meant to look at what it was called. Shoot. Good job, woman. Ah! Flight of the Mothlight Coven. You know, I kind of want to even look at these because I haven't looked at them. Cute. Okay. Okay. This is a little finicky. That's not a bad... Okay, so my idea is... Because I want to be able to make the angle the same every time. I'm kind of hoping that I can grab... Oh, it won't go on here. I thought people said you could put objects on the paintings. Maybe it's not these paintings. Okay, the beehives go. Okay. But the garden, the farm plot does not. That's a bummer. I was hoping that I could angle this and then put it here and then farm. But I have seen people... Where is it? Or person. I've seen a person. I don't remember their name. On the Discord. Who did... like these flowers. Oh, did they not angle them? I thought they angled them. They've also put them inside the dirt. Like, I can't do it like this. I have to do it a different way. But I saw somebody had put a bunch of flowers, like, in a garden plot and then used that as decor. But I could have sworn they put it in one of these. But you can't angle that either. I'm going to have to go look at some of that stuff. Because I was like, this angle thing. I think people were doing walls, though. Because I saw somebody did it with walls to make them angled. Maybe these paintings are the problem. Maybe I need different paintings. I'm going to leave those there. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. I'm going to leave these here. And then maybe tomorrow I'll get a couple different paintings. I think I want to do some fruit. And then we'll feed the Orling. That's what we need to do too. So let's do fruit. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oops. That's alright. It's one of my favorite things about this game. Is like, if it's screwed up, that's alright. It'll be okay. I mean, I'm sure there are things that take hours to do in this game that would be upsetting to get screwed up, but, you know, even when I've thrown away, accidentally, like, destroyed a crate of goods, it's still like, that's okay. It's okay. even when it was something fancy. I feel like it was like a Lunacite or an Out of Boundium or something like that, where it was like, oh no. But it's okay. We'll get more. We'll get more. Oh no, I'll have to play the game more. Oh no. But I could also see if like you had a whole build that was on a riser and then you accidentally pick up the riser instead of doing like, because sometimes I've accidentally picked up pieces of furniture that I didn't want to. And I could see that being upsetting if you couldn't get it back just the way you had it and you it was like really annoying. I could see that being like really upsetting. But most things in this game I don't find terribly upsetting. It's like, okay. I'm okay. My gosh, Fruitworks. When I conquer Fruitworks, I'm going to be so happy. Okay, so I have 12K. So what was that? Somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000? That's not terrible. It wasn't like life-changing having the registers outside. Because that's usually about what I make. I can make anywhere from like 4 to 8, I think, depending on the visitors. Excuse me? Is there something in there? I guess there is. It's weird. Can only place... Oh, this is the... Damn it. That's the jam I accidentally got out. Okay. There's a berry that's almost the same color as this. It's like the sea fallow or something. There's one that's kind of like a grayish blue. And it makes it hard to tell. Like this one's a little difficult to tell too. It's kind of a greenish gray. Anyway. All right. Is this the last one? Did I get everything else? Yep. All right. That's my crafting for the day. Nope. Orling. Because I forgot to feed you yesterday, baby. All right. I might actually have to sit down. If I can't figure out some of that decorating stuff, the tricks for the angles, I'm going to definitely have to go in and look again. Because I was like, oh, I feel like I could potentially recreate some of that stuff just for... you know, testing out purposes, see if I have the patience for it, that kind of thing. But I may have misunderstood the instructions or not paid attention fully, because that's always a possibility. All right, buddy. I forgot to feed you yesterday. I'm wondering if I should move him again. It's really convenient having him be down here. And being able to feed him by his foot. He just absorbs it. His mouth is just for show. I also kind of like having him here for when Pat shows up, because it really does put in perspective just how much bigger Patch is than all of it, you know? Except for maybe the octopus. But I really don't know. Is Patch bigger than the octopus? Does anybody actually know that? My God. Yesterday's bonus gave me so much extra stone. I really wish I had remembered to feed him yesterday. If I can get down to like close to 15,000, that'll be good. I don't have to do it all in one day, but we'll see how much patience I have and how angry my bladder is yelling at me to deal with it. My older child wants to go out today, so he had to wear dress shoes yesterday. And he realized that he has... Now, we bought them secondhand, so it's not like they were brand new shoes to begin with, but he has already scuffed part of his sole down to where it's gone. Like a spot, like, I don't know, maybe the size of a... Well, probably smaller than the size of a chapstick barrel. So, like, maybe 2/3, half that size. But I can tell exactly why how it happened. What happened was he probably was doing like a shuffle, like a dance shuffle, like you would do a tap dance or whatever. And because it's in the spot that you would hit every single time you do that move. And he does like to dance like that. And so I bet that's exactly what happened, that he just did it enough to scuff through that one particular spot on the shoe. I don't know if he's done it to both shoes. But he was like, I want to go get new dress shoes. And I'm like, do you actually need dress shoes right now? Do we need to make this a priority tomorrow? And he's like, well, I just like to do it. And I'm like, okay. And I'm thinking, is there a dance coming? Are you trying to ask somebody to a dance or something? I don't know if that's it, or if because he likes having his suit and his stuff all to be ready to go if he wants to wear it, because sometimes, you know, he just wants to. But I don't know. I imagine like there might be some kind of Valentine's related, or even just the spring one that will be coming in a couple of months or 3 months or whatever. But who knows? He could just want to make sure he has dress shoes that go with his suit. He found a pair of swanky brown dress shoes, but his suit is black, so I know he wants to replace the ones that go with the suit. Okay, do I want to do one more run? Yeah, because that'll get us to about 15K. Woo! And then tomorrow, if I remember to feed him, I will make another dent. And we will get back in line with what I like to do. And tomorrow should be the last day of winter. So theoretically, we can squeeze in at least a couple more days. Which might get us a second upgrade. 2 upgrades in Windstream. What? That'd be amazing. Depends on the bonuses I get, too. A girl can dream. Okay. You're almost there, buddy. But it's almost like watching your kids grow. When you feed the Orling. Because at first, he's so small that it's like, oh, okay. And then you start noticing, like, he looks like he's getting bigger. And it's like, oh, he must have been growing this whole time. And I didn't really notice until now. And then he gets big enough to move him outside. And you're like, okay. And it's like, feed him a little more, feed him a little more. And suddenly you're like, wait a minute. His hands are in the ground now. He move again. And I know he's got to be getting bigger. Now, he's gotten so big now, it's kind of, like, gotten a lot harder to tell. But, like, he's definitely bigger, you know? But, of course, looking at him from the ground is like, how much bigger is he, you know? Which is another reason why when Pat shows up and he's still towering over this guy, it's like, oh. But I accidentally picked him up and moved him. But I'm curious to see how long it is before his foot is actually on the ground over here. So we'll see, because I think he actually expands to his right side. My left, when I look at him. So we'll see. We'll see how long it is before his foot's actually on the ground. Have I named you? Freddy. Marius. Azure Pinch. Oh, no, I didn't mean to pick you up. No, god dang it. Stop. You. We'll call you Amanda. Okay. Okay. It's pushy. Alrighty. Do I need to do anything inside the shop before I go to bed? Maybe pet Teddy. Good night. Okay. Alright, before I do this, I'm going to go to audio and we will go to boop. And then, yes. Day 88. This should be the last day of winter. Okay. So I'm going to take my break. I don't think my husband is home yet, which means I might have to grab a little snack, a little, maybe a fresh drink, and use the bathroom, stretch, all of those things. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, do all the things to make the algorithms all happy and treat me like, ah, baby, I don't know. We're just pretending we know. It's all so complicated, but if you stick around during the break, thank you so much. If not, have a lovely day, night time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I should be back in a few minutes. All right. Took me an extra minute to get to put a little snack in my face, also check in with my kid and make sure he didn't need lunch, and then realize that my other kid was gone and had a little bit of panic because I did not pay attention to the fact that he and my husband were both going out. I thought it was just my husband going out, but my husband's like, I told you. Okay. I must have been doing all my setup for stream and completely missed that. So I had a little bit of a panic because I was like, oh, maybe I can get the older one to make the little one a sandwich or something. Because they help each other out, and they help me out when I'm here streaming, so, which is very nice, and I definitely appreciate it. But I did have a, oh crap, where is he? Why didn't he tell me he left? And then I was like, oh, apparently I had my head up my ass. So I also noticed that the octopus is here today, which is great for money, but also means I have to take the time to go talk to him before I can open the shop. Okay, nobody at the island, nobody on the hill, nobody on this hill. Hello, babies. How's everybody? Doing great? You're like the leader today, Burlo. All right. With his hat on. I'm not getting everything. We're going straight to him. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking down the hill to make sure nobody's down the hill. Nobody's down the hill. Okay. So let's go to Umbral. Go back to the shop. Push the button. And then go to the octopus. Hopefully I can find all of my zip lines that go there. I know I don't have it all done. I feel like there's at least 1 or 2 zip lines that I still need to be able to put down. I don't think I'm going to take the time to do that today. I might just hoof it the remainder of the way. Hello, sir. A garden once moved across the plains on steel wheels. Its students trained to end wars before they began. Among them, one carried a blade that did not hum when swung. He had no past, only scars shaped like questions. But when the stars blinked and time unraveled, it was he who held the thread. Not because he was chosen, but because he chose to remember who he was. Thank you for honoring the weight of memory. Perfect. Yes. And then push the button. Pet Teddy when we get in there. Hello. Hey, baby. You sleepy? All right. 12K is what I have right now. I need like 24.5, I think, to get the next upgrade done. Just because we're here. We'll do slight detours. Slight. Ever so slight. Oh, that's a purple flower. Okay. This one? Nope, it's over here. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm coming for you, sir. Slight detour. Nice. I bet I don't even need that one over there. Where, oh, where? There's this one over here. Can I get there from here? Okay. Where? Is it there? Yep. There. is the next one? Is it this here? Yep. Okay. It's on one of these ridges. It's so hard to see. Is it this one? There it is. Okay. There. Is that the last one I have? Do I have one closer? So it'd be great to have one somewhere in and amongst there. Do I have another zip line? I do not. Okay, I didn't think I did. But we got most of the way here. So that's good. And we'll take it for sure. What the heck am I seeing on my screen? Oh, I'm seeing my own face. Okay. Please keep going up. Okay. All right, so maybe 1 or 2 more zip lines will get me all the way up here. Which would be great. But this is so much longer of a journey before you put zip lines down. Well now, this isn't how things were meant to go, and yet here you stand. I could undo this, but I won't. Here's something for your trouble. It belongs to you now. Fan-frickin-tastic. We love to see it. Teleport home. Okay. So now we've got Umbral done, and we've got Santa Dev. Okay. And we'll pet Teddy. And I think that's it. I've paid everybody. 12K is where we're starting. Hello. How you doing, baby? Whee. Oh, that is what I was going to do, wasn't it? I was going to buy another painting to see if I could get it to behave. Well, let's do some of the basic crafting first. Let's see. 16, 17, 19, 17, 17. So it could be anything really, except for refined silverite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Oh, I don't want you to go over there. I want your mess to be over there. Oh, weird. It looks pink. Or at least a little bit pink. The flame. It's kind of an orangey pink. Oh, the angle makes a big difference. Over there, it looks pinker than here. It's interesting. At least to me. It's a weird sound. Well, it looks like we're actually going to get to really cold temperatures by the end of this week coming up. So that's great. Not looking forward to that at all. I mean, I am, because I guess I am looking forward to it a little bit, just because I've been so frustrated by allergies. My older kid yesterday was super upset about how congested he was feeling. And I'm like, man, I'm sorry. It should have all been frozen and killed off by now. Hi, thank you. It's very quick. Sudden. Thanks. All right, I am going to shove a fry in my face. Well, they're warm. Full disclosure, I'm probably going to shove more than one in my face because they're delicious right now. I also didn't eat. I mean, I had like a little snack because I was grumbly. But because he said he was bringing lunch home, I was like, okay, I'm not going to eat too much. Ugh. Kind of can't wait till we're done with a little bit more of this big stuff that's going on, because I feel like we've been just getting more food out in the last couple of weeks, which I'm not going to be upset about because it's, you know, sometimes life is stressful and the last thing I want to do is fret too much. I mean, that's part of the reason I'm so frugal with my money. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Is so that when we do need to spend a little bit more on stuff that we don't spend a little bit on or spend money on regularly, we have the flexibility to do so. So that, and we also just got some Christmas money, so I was like, you know what? If it will make everybody's life easier to just get a burger or chicken nuggets, then let's just do that, because we have enough other stress going on. And I will figure out the money part as we continue to go on. It has reduced some of our grocery spending lately, though, because it's like, well, we didn't use up that milk as fast, or we didn't use up that bread as fast, or whatever. So it's not a complete balance, because food out is always more expensive, but it's at least something to see as a positive. Hi. God, you're huge. Okay. So I'm getting a painting because I want to fuss with that. Man, it always seems to take forever to start earning the money, because your initial shoppers take a while to get their business done and actually start getting money to you. So yeah, I just crested 13 grand. And honestly, once I do start trying to do some of the decorating stuff I've seen, I might put the store outside so it is all closer. I could see building off the side of this cliff a little bit. Who is it? Antisocial has built like a whole market along this hill, which I think is very interesting. But it might be nice to have their shopping all concentrated near the portal, and then use the inside of the shop for crafting. And just switch it over up here, but we'll see. I also thought about trying to figure out how to build like a level off of here. But that's going to take some doing. And I'm going to have to sit there and, like, fret and deal with it. Just, like, mental gymnastics with it. Okay. Painting. Oh, my gosh. Hi. There's so many of ya. That sandwich smells good. It's got, like, bacon and cheese and stuff on it. It's a chicken sandwich. Ugh. It smells so good. Okay. The other thing I wondered is if, because I put 2 paintings down, was it giving me a problem? Does it really matter which one? Okay. Let's take those down and see if I can make it behave the way I would like to see it behave. Okay. Oh, no, please. Please, let me see. Okay. It still does not want to do what I want it to do. I wonder if it's just because it's this stuff. Will you behave the way I want you to behave? Maybe it needs to be on the wall to do it? No? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into this whole angled business because people were just doing it with walls and stuff. And I feel like there must be something I'm not doing quite right. So I'm gonna have to look at it. That's fine though. Okay. The other thing I wouldn't mind trying... You can actually go back inside now because the angle thing is not... There's something I'm obviously not doing correctly, which is fine. All right. What's the other thing I thought about doing? I feel like there was something else I was going to try, and now I can't remember for the life of me what it is. Can't remember now. Ooh! Yay! Do I want to do a round of Buzzy Brew? Maybe. Are we still making money? Are there still people shopping? The music has changed, but that doesn't mean people are done. Oh, Lord. So I want to get down to 13,000, maybe 12 or even 11. Catch up a little bit. Oh, money. There it went. There are people still checking out. Oh, I was really hoping to get to 24K. Don't think it's going to happen. We started at 12K though, so we've made almost 18,000 or 8,000. No. Math, woman. 7,000? There we go. Which is honestly a little surprising. I wonder how many people are still up there paying. Oh, wow. Oh. So I've now verified that at least the counters seem to be working on both YouTube and Twitch, which is exactly what I want. Although YouTube is a little weird. Depending on the viewers or the person that subscribes settings, I don't always get the little notification that says, hey, somebody subscribed. And I'm wondering, because of, you know, and that's fine. That's a totally fine setting for people to have set however they'd like. Not complaining about that, but that means that I can't always say thank you or welcome or acknowledge it or whatever because I don't always notice. But I'm wondering, because the counter is different than the notification to say, hey, there's a new subscriber or whatever, if I can attach a sound notification to the counter, and that way I can say hi and welcome, you know, even if I don't see who it is, because I also understand you know, sometimes people don't want to be verbally acknowledged or verbally, like they don't want the attention of it or whatever. I have been in that position myself. And so I get having the settings set so that you don't have that pop up, but it would be nice to just be like, thank you, even if I don't say the person's username or whatever. So I'm going to have to look at that. And actually, you know what I should do is I should write it down so I don't forget. But since I just got the counter to work correctly, I was not prepared to add layers of any kind of visual or sound effect. Because it was already stressful trying to get it to work right. But I do want to write it down because I did see that we did get a new subscriber on, or a follower on Twitch earlier, and Twitch works different. Twitch is just like, yeah, we just let it be. I don't know if there's a way to change that on Twitch, for you to not have that information pop up in that. But sound effect for YouTube sub counter. I'm gonna see. It also helps me to go, ooh, I'm excited because I did see a subscriber popped up, and they may, I don't know if it counts it for people, like, I don't know if that person is here or if they're watching another video or a short or something. I don't really know, but it'd be nice to just kind of, you know, get that little, is that dopamine? Is that what it is? Or is it serotonin? Whatever, one of those happy brain chemicals that's like, ooh. Okay. I'm not doing anything else in here. I'm going to skip all the other crafting because I want to get another day in. And we are at 2 hours and 20 minutes. Holy cow. Look at how much time we're making. So this is what happens when you take away a lot of the extra, kind of, you know, focus your attention on some things instead of everything. So let me get Teddy petted. I'm going to push this button one more time just in case we had wandering animals. Yep. Sheep and cows. But I like seeing the glowing area of effect around the spires. If you get outside early enough, you can see it. It's nice. All right. Spring. Okay, no dragon on the hill, no patch, no visitors on the island. Nobody down the hill. Nobody up the hill. All right. I'm gonna eat all these fries before I even remotely get to my sandwich. That's okay. Okay. And then push the button. And pet Teddy again. And... Alright, we'll make this day quick. Look at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that. Okay. God, I love the glow spires. I love them so much. Oh my god. It's amazing. I love a good crinkle cut fry. So, my little one and I started our diamond paintings. Is that Friday? Yeah, it must have been Friday, because I don't think it was Thursday, because Thursday was stream night. So, it must have been Friday. But, we watched I mostly listened to Big Hero 6. And I think he made it about maybe about halfway through Big Hero 6 before he burnt out on doing his diamond painting. But we did start, so that's good. There once were 4 star crystals buried deep across the corners of Ursa. Each kept the world spinning: wind, flame, water, and stone. But one crystal grew tired. It stopped shining not from malice, but from sorrow. A group of misfits, none heroes by name, reminded it why it mattered. And when it cracked, a new world bloomed from the fracture. Thank you. Not all breaks are endings. All right. Oh, I just remembered. The whole reason I brought up the counter thing working correctly is that I also saw that we are almost at 200 subscribers. It's exciting. I know I put my goal for 250 because I was like, when I made the counter and I knew it was working correctly, I was at like 196, I think. And I was like, do I really want to make my goal like 4? So I put it a little bit higher, but 200 is still an exciting number too, you know? I like round numbers, you know, and groups of 5s and 10s. So, anyway, that's exciting. My little one is super excited every time I show. He's like, how many subscribers do you have? I think for the last couple of weeks I've been in like the 190s for a little bit, and he's like, let's go. So cute. Like, yes, buddy, I'm trying. I told him I should record him doing some sound bites for me so that I can have, wandering animals, so that I can have that incorporated. I think that would be fun. Okay. Crafting. We are at 19K. Did I pay everyone today? I don't think so. Ooh. Yep. So 18K. 18K to start. It's nice to get some of that tech stuff that I've been knowing about for a while done, or at least done enough to function, because that's the first step. Because a lot of times I try something and it doesn't work right, as we've already demonstrated with the fact that I can't recreate some of the stuff I've seen on Discord for this game. And like, just getting it to work in a way that I expect it to work is the first step, and then building, you know? So it's like I updated the font. How many did I get? 1, 2, I didn't count. We'll find out. Getting the font updated on a lot of the elements. So like, I haven't updated my name yet, a practical eccentric name. Partially because I'm relatively happy with it. It's not like the be-all end-all, but it was a pain in the ass because I was being extra for no good reason. And so changing it is going to be different than changing everything else. But how many is that? 2? I'm saving it for last because it's also in more places than everything else. So I'm going to have to create a lot more updated, like, banners and backgrounds and things like that for it. So I'm saving it for the end because I also would really like to come up with a logo, and I've been thinking about it for a long time, and this is probably the year that I'm going to buckle down and really figure out how I want it to look. And it's just kind of it's involving some skills that I have not practiced a lot to make it. Because I'm probably doing more than I should, but it probably won't look like I did more than I should when I'm done, but that's okay. I don't mind, because it teaches me things. It either teaches me new skills and or teaches me that I never want to do that again. Sometimes that happens where it's like, okay, I don't need to work that hard for that. All right, what I'm hoping to get done is a round of Buzzy Brew. Milk. Four. Nope. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Come on, Lactomancy. Where are we at with Lactomancy? I know we're in level 34 now, right? Look. 8141. 8141, even though it's not going to be a true indicator of how much I get for a full round. Because I already did 2 of them, right? 8141. Okay, 8141. $98.21. Tomorrow, Lactomancy will be maxed. Yes. All right, Buzzy Brew, let's do this. I'm powered by a dream and French fries. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I think what I want to do at the end of the day today is I want to try out a little bit of the produce stands. I have several crops that I have not sold yet, so I do need to get them set up, but I want to try out fussing with the lighting idea that I have. And theoretically, at some point, I will take the time to do it to all of the produce stands. But it's going to have to be something that I just sit and I either put on some kind of long form content. It could be music, it could be a stream, it could be something. It could be a book, you know? But something, I'm just going to have to just sit and do it for an extended period of time and just zone out doing it, because there's a lot of produce stands now. But I kind of want, I at least want to get the produce that I'm not selling out. Okay. And the shop is still open. We are still selling stuff. We're still welcoming people in. Probably not for much longer. What am I doing? I don't need to do that. Alright. It's so ridiculous when you get out this much stuff at once. It's so funny. There it goes. The tower of crap. Okay. Hello, sun apples right in my face. It's fine. Alright. Oh my gosh, what do I have to do today? I'm trying to, because my son was asking to go out. He actually got to go out this morning, so I'm kind of like, maybe he'll let it go until next weekend, which would be great, because I would love to have a little bit of respite. Just be home today. Take care of some stuff. I need to do laundry, that kind of thing. But also want to see if my little one will be do some more diamond painting today. Put on a different movie or something. And then just relax since tomorrow is the first day back at work. I'm supposed to lead a discussion at Tuesday's meeting, and I'm super thrilled. I did work on the reading for it before I left for my time off, but my time off has been for almost 2 weeks. And then before that was Christmas. So, like, my time has been really disjointed at work. So hopefully I will have the capacity to lead this discussion. It's not like it's a complicated, high-pressure situation, but it is still one of those things where it's like, ugh. But my subject is also... We read this big report as a group, and everyone took a section to lead a discussion on at our monthly meetings, and so this happens to be my turn. And I'm at least familiar enough with the idea of the section I had before I even read it that it makes me feel comfortable to talk about it, but also, like, I've been off for almost 2 weeks. Boo, work. Yeah. Well, and it's not even like if it was just going back and shelving books and labeling things and doing regular work. It's the fact that Tuesday I have my... Is it both my department meeting and my division meeting? Or maybe they're offset now. Because sometimes they used to fall on the same day of the month. But I think I might actually... they might be offset now because I think one of them shifted its time slot. Anyway. Future me. Tomorrow me. We'll have to remember all that. I don't need to check it before I go back to work. I feel confident enough, you know. And I'm also fortunate enough that I actually love my job. I love my job. I love where I work. I love my coworkers. You know, I love... And people are very understanding, you know. But also, there is a part of me that's like... I might need to take a little bit more time off sooner than I normally would, since this week really wasn't everything that I needed it to be. It was enough of what I needed it to be to feel like I'm fine to go tomorrow. But, like, I don't usually take more time off in January, and I might just because of the extra stuff that took up time during this week. Because normally it would have been not 100% focused on just me, but, like, it would have been more about just me. Which is why I don't take it off during the holiday season as much, because I already have time off for the holidays, and I already do take a little bit of time off around the holidays, but that's definitely focused on presents and annual holiday-related activities and my kids and, you know, extended family and all of that stuff, and financial juggling, and, you know, like, there's a lot that goes into the holiday season that I have time for already, so I definitely... I mean, I spoil myself, but I can, so I'm gonna. It's like the people that don't take their PTO. I remember looking at my boss once, and she's like, well, I don't always use all my PTO, and I'm like, or sick leave, or what, something. And she doesn't have to use it all. It's her prerogative. It's her time that she's earned, whatever. But I'm like, for the people that don't get any PTO, trust me, we feel jealous if you don't use your PTO. Like, why? Give it to me. I would love to have PTO. I've worked many jobs without PTO. Or the people that, you know, have sick leave but don't stay home when they're sick. It's like, please don't come into work and get me sick. You have sick leave. Like, that's what it's for. There is no trophy that you're gonna get because you worked when you were sick when you could have stayed home when you're sick. I've worked when I'm sick and I couldn't not work, and that sucks. So please take your PTO. Please use your sick leave. All right, buddy. 22. 22,700 is what I've got. So that was about 5. Almost 6,000 in one day. And that was based off of what? 1 visitor's bonus? Was that just Ombrow's bonus today? I'm going to do at least... Yeah, I'm going to do at least 1 more day. This day took me 20 minutes. Because it was 2 hours and 20 minutes into the stream when I started this day. And, that's a spire. I was like, is that the unicorn over there? No. But I do not see... Oh, I do see. Hello. Thank you. But yes, it's now 2 hours and 40 minutes. Right? Yeah. So that day took me 20 minutes. It's amazing what you can get done if you just focus your attention. Or be more selective with your attention. I don't know. Push that. Pet you. I paid people? Yes. Oh. The speaker in here is so weird. All right. I didn't do the produce stand. Damn it. Okay. That's okay. You know what I'm going to do? There. Now it's in front of my door. You can't actually go inside without noticing it, and I will remember. I do this stuff in real life, too. I put stuff in my way that I know will annoy me if I come across it, so that I remember to deal with it. Because I know even 20 minutes from now, I will probably not remember that I wanted to work on the produce stands. Nobody's down the hill. Okay. Are you here today? I feel like it's been a minute since I've had you. You're not here today. Okay. Alright. Not a lot of bonus going on, but that's okay. We will take all that we can get, because I really don't need that much more money to get the next... And then we'll have unlocked 2 additional sections... Oh, I'm not reading. Stop. 2 additional sections of the store in 1 stream. A mortal bard, clever and cruel, carved a horn from a fallen elder's bone. With 1 note, he tamed the herd. Oh, I've read this one before, okay. With 2, he made them kneel. But with 3, they rose again. They say he still runs, hoofbeats behind him always. Thank you for not trying to tame the wild in me. Yes, yes, I remember that one. Although, I meant to read the first section, and I forgot because I got excited chit-chatting about other stuff like I like to do. Okay. Okay, let's go in. Oh, I don't know why. Hello. Hello, baby. Good morning. How are you? With your little hat on. I wonder how long they're going to have their hats on. Him and the octopus, you know? And how long we're going to get the snowman wanderers. Don't know. Okay, there's that. There's that. There's that. Look out the window and see. There they are. A little glowing area of effect. Okay, is that everything I need to do? Oh crap, look at all the weapons I don't have for sale. Shoot. I don't want to spend money. I don't want to. I also don't like having empty displays. God. So much. It's so ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Oh, I aimed a little weird that time. Hopefully I did not screw up anything out there. Did I screw up anything out there? No. Okay, good. All right, go stock it all. Do I need to buy anything else? Oh, that spent so much money. I hate it so much. Okay. Current stock is all really freaking low. All right. I mean, I'd probably be okay for some of the stuff for another day, but also... 12. You. Potion of water breathing. Potion of rage. Alchemist field guide. Okay. Okay. There we go. And then these usually do better for longer because their stock is like their crate size is so much bigger. Good. For a while, I didn't think some of these were selling at all, and I didn't know why, but I think they just sell slower, which is fine. There we go. As my little wisps get to work. Hey, babies. I do like watching them bounce around. Oh! And stock the shelves. It's so cute. I love it. La la la. Yeah, I need to organize some stuff. Yeah, I think in between now and whenever I stream this again, I'm going to do a lot of work to just make money and buy shop expansions. Because if I can run through a day in 20 minutes, I can squeeze this in some more in-between moments that I have. Which is one of the reasons Dreamlight Valley probably has lasted as long as it has, because I can squeeze it in to like 15 minutes here or there is enough to at least get something done. And so 20 minutes is not out of line for being productive. So. Okay, 19K. I paid everyone, right? Okay. Push the button, pet Teddy. Turn on the candle. Go craft. Yep. Hey. Ooh, wow, you're almost as tall as that hill now. It's nice. I wonder if I should put him up there. Put him up right next to where Patch spawns. That'd be interesting. Or... Okay, we're doing stuff. Focused. Pebble Bright. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, look at how much stuff I have. Sun Glow is a little low. Ooh, Umbrasite. Those two are my lowest, it looks like. Everything else is getting like 22, 19, 22. Yeah, nice. Sometime soon, I'm going to need to check in on the resources that I'm not currently gathering by just pushing the button and crafting every day to see where I might prioritize my next spires. Because I've been prioritizing convenience for myself or quantity of things that actually get picked up by the spire. But I probably should start looking and seeing what's starting to slack off as far as quantity and put spires next to those things in the world so that I can make sure I'm not going to run myself out by accident because I'm so excited to work on unlocking the store, you know, like the expansions and stuff like that. Oh yeah, today I'm gonna finish up Lactomancy. That's so exciting. I'm so excited for that. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Sometimes it just takes so long to get some of this stuff done. It's like, yes, please get done. Thread weaving's at 25. Gotta love it. All right, here we go. Lactomancy. Give me some milk. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Just a little too much. Although I find if you look up before you start going through and pulling out crates, you can stack your crate stack a lot taller. I just don't always remember to do that. I am satisfied when I do that because the crate stack can get super tall. Let me see if I can remember it when I feed the Orling. Come on, man. Any minute now. Yes! Lactomancy level 35. Awesome. That means after today I could take these down and not think about them for a while. I'm probably doing fine on curd, you know? So let's look at our curd and see what happens. Wait, regular curd, I've got 12,000 units. Everything else is between 2,000 and 4,000 units. Most of them are close to 3, it looks like. Nice. Okay, now what? I did Buzz Brew yesterday. I've done at least one of each of the others. Where are we at level-wise? God, Fruitworks is so close, man. It's level 31. I'm going to celebrate so hard when I get Fruitworks done, because it's a lot. I'm going to go ahead and do Fruitworks, if that wasn't obvious. Okay. All right. Nope. We're doing pretty good. Yeah. Where are we at money-wise? Ugh. God. It's amazing just how much... like... or how long it can take you. Yes, just make the money. 20K. Oh, it's because I had to spend down. I was like, there was something I had to do. I had to spend a bunch of money to restock supplies. Come on, level 32. Just give it to me. Make me feel better about how much fruits this takes. So much jam. Ah! I was just kind of kidding. I wasn't expecting to actually get it. That's awesome. Yay! Okay, that's enough for crafting. So let's go. Nope, let's not go. Sorry, baby, I almost forgot about you. Don't take it personal. I have squirrel brain. Oh, I didn't remember. I'll remember the second time. Although the stack can get super tall to where you can barely see over it to feed him. I've done that to myself. Or where it's hard to tell if the stone is actually running out of the crate that you have in your hand because it's sitting underneath the crates of stone that still are full in front of you. Okay. Oh. Alright, if we're very, very lucky, the last of these shoppers will spend enough money to get us that next expansion. But I should have enough time to do at least one more day without pushing it too late. Okay, I'm gonna look up here and then I'm going to get my ore out. Yep. Such a tall stack as opposed to this where I'm looking down, because that's usually where I'm looking. Oh, and it's gonna make me a liar. Oh, nope. Okay, but that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's funny. Of course it does it while I'm on stream, where it's like, no, we can stack really high if you look down here. Pain in my butt. They are both kind of boingy, though. Usually they fall over before that point. Maybe it's because I was clicking really fast. Maybe I didn't have time to react enough. The game was like, the crates were like, what? I don't even know what's happening. Wow, look how much quantity I have of some of those. I would love to get Patch at least once today, just to see what the comparison is like. And to be fair, we don't even really get to see all of Patch. It's just like his torso up. Or like his waist, maybe? Not that unless you go around the backside, you really can see that either. I'm pretty sure, right? It's just like the upper half of his body? That's fine. I don't really need to feed him. Oh! Sorry. I just saw some sales come in and I got to 24. 24.4. I need 24.5. Please let there be a few more people checking out at the register. Please. Give it to me. Oh my god. As I stare at the numbers now. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Get way too excited about that. Well, and here's the thing. Part of the reason I am so excited is because I had been saving up for the shop expansion, and then the Glow Spires came out and took all of my money. And some of the decorative things for the winter holiday, and then, you know, things like that. So, I mean, like, I've been waiting to upgrade for a while, and I had already sacrificed it at least a couple of times because I wanted to get that other stuff. And now that we are back to getting some of the expansions done, it's exciting because it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to get them. I mean, and if you said earlier, Bama, that your next expansion is like over 63K, I'm not there yet, obviously. Like, it's already it's already difficult right now to get 24,000. So, did I literally just get it too? Was that the last sale of the day? Because I have not seen any other sales ring up since then. It's crazy and awesome. And Kismet. Now frickin' take it. All right. One more crate. I overfed him today, but that means I won't have to feed him as much tomorrow. And it's been a while since I've been under 10. How much do I have right now? Under 10K? 7,800 stone. I don't remember the last time I had that little stone in on my person. On my... I guess I'm still kind of a person. I'm a fae person. Okay, don't click the wrong button. Actually go. No unicorn, no star. Perfect. Okay, let's go inside and buy it. I know I won't be able to pay people in the morning, but I don't care. I'm going to push this button, and I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to expand. 31.5. Okay, that's okay, because every upgrade gives you more customers. What? Oh! Why, you sneaky vixen. I didn't realize we expanded that way, too. Is that this? Oh, it's still behind this wall. Does that mean I eventually get to have all of that? Nice. I didn't really think about it. Cool. Okay. That's it for the day, right? We can... I'm gonna need paint. Oh. Ah. Okay, how many do I have? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, oh my god, 20, 21, no, jeez, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, oh my god, 29, 30, 31, 31. Okay, so that's 10 more. I don't have the money to buy 10 displays. What kind of produce displays do I even have? I have 31 things to accommodate. Okay. Okay. Let's just be a hot mess right now. That's fine. Hot mess. Looking for some hot mess, baby, this evening. All right. That's it. We need a parody of hot stuff that's called Hot Mess. And we can play it. I actually kind of want to write that down. Parody of hot mess. Hot stuff. Alright, I'm a dork. It's fine. Okay. Well, because I don't feel like mathing or working too hard at the minute. Cute. Those are very red. Very red. Very pink. Okay. That's all I can put there. I'm gonna have to price everything too. Which is fine. Ooh, look at how much those are worth. And that's just in the green. That's awesome. Ooh, I like those. That makes me want to make, like, Halloween party foods out of them. Not that I am big into doing that in real life, but, like, fantasy me would totally. Like a pumpkin pie made with these, like, black and purplish pumpkins. Or potatoes, mashed potatoes, but they're black and purplish. Amazing. And I know there are fruit and vegetable varieties that are black or like a deep, deep purple. Okay. Now I gotta do some math. Donde está? There it is. Okay. Confirm. I do like that once you set the prices, that you don't have to worry about it anymore. As long as you don't mess with them, you can just leave them be. These are worth quite a bit. Nice. Like, even if you take them off the shelf or move them around or whatever. $5.90. Also worth a decent amount. Oh my gosh. $22.90. Yeah, these are going to be nice, nice. So why are you so inexpensive over there? That's rude. Okay. Oh, like these. The spuds. Okay, both spuds varieties that I put out are fairly inexpensive compared to the other stuff I'm putting out right now. Okay. All right. Yeah, even the out of Boundium spuds. They're more expensive than the other spuds, but they're still under 10. I'm not as fussed about maximizing. Ooh, wow, 4382 as a base? Are you kidding? But you could theoretically go around and only stock your most expensive stuff and focus on producing the most expensive stuff. I don't know, like how that affects the shoppers, because I know there's something about they only have a certain amount, and some of them actually prioritize certain types of products over others. I don't want to think that hard. No thanks. I'm not into it. Like, I overcomplicate too many things. The fact that I can just be like, I'm going to stock everything and that's fine. I'm just going to do that and we're going to be fine. And we're going to just mosey about and collect our stuff and obsessively craft and level up our skills. I can, you know, not everything has to be that deep. And if you like getting it that complicated, do it. Again, it goes back to that you can play this game however you want. There is no pressure for you to do it just the same way I do it or vice versa. And if you get more enjoyment out of going, I need a spreadsheet with detailed, this is the things I prioritize and grow and do, then do it, man. It's your game. And maybe at some point I will. I don't know. I'm just not there yet or there now. All right. Some of those are worth a decent amount. I don't know if that's going to help me make money, but... All right. I got time for one more day. That day took me a little bit longer because produce. I don't even have all the stands. Can I get any more stands before I go to bed? I'm even using some of the stands I don't care about. Ooh, they're not expensive. Okay, so this is 10. And this is 40. So if I spent 40 on these, I'd actually get twice as much storage. This is 3. So 50 would be 6 of them. And this would be, if I spent 50 here, that would be 10. Ooh, I might have to prioritize these. They're going to take up a lot more space, though, if I do that. And I'm eventually going to want these. This is 100. Nope. I'm going to prioritize these because I'm going to want these anyway. Even though they don't maximize my dollar at the moment. That's okay. It's fine. Come on, baby. Go where I need you to go. I don't know what happened to my little... You know, the instructions for how this thing works for placement. I don't understand what happened to them. Oh, I know why. It's a slightly different size because it's the silly double one. It's like, why is this not lining up? All right, well, because it's bothersome and I don't like it, I'm not going to do it there. I'll put you over here where I'm a little bit more happy about it. There we go. Good enough? Good enough. This will at least get us some of this going on. I had one more, right? All right. It can be messy for a minute. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time. The customers don't seem to care, so I don't need to either. But like this, see, I'm torn about putting blue lights on blue foods. Or like, do I want to do a green light on them? Or a purple light or something else? Or like red? If I did like a reddish light, would it make it purpley looking? I don't know. But I want to fuss with it. Oh, I shouldn't prioritize the potatoes, really. They're really not worth that much. But whatever. Did I get all 3 of those slots filled? I did. And this is the last one here. All right. Well, however many this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not too bad. I got 2/3 of them out. And considering I had almost no money since I spent it. Oh, I need more math. Okay, more math. Okay. That's another good one. 45, 30. Nope, times. 42.68. Boom. Yeah, good stuff. Worth quite a bit, except for the potatoes. Whatever, man. Nope. Push the correct buttons and you'll actually do the correct... Still didn't do it right. As I was telling myself to do it correctly, I still did it wrong. Alright. Ooh, wow. 4111 to start. 4439. Good, 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 good. Totally freaking worth it. Oh my god. Hmm. 420. What? Sorry, I'm 12. Okay. 28 times 1.08. 39. 18. Confirm. Okay. 45. 47. Now, if I buy 3 more racks... 1, 2, 3. I have just enough space to put them too. Awesome. Tomorrow, I will finish putting out the produce. Okay. Yes. I only have a few more fries. I'm going to have to keep my sandwich back up, though. Hey, buddy. Okay, nobody's there. Nobody's there. And I'm pretty sure there are different conditions that make the big visitor spawn. I've seen Mav mention it a few times in the Discord. But I don't know what all of the triggering conditions are. So they're not really on a set schedule. The visitors aren't. I'm not fussing with you guys. So I like the fact that it's kind of connected to the weather. And maybe some other things. I don't know if it's also like a lunar cycle. I don't know if there's an actual lunar cycle. I haven't paid attention enough. I'm not that kind of player. I'm always fascinated by what people figure out. But it's never gonna be... Oh! Hello! I saw your sparkles. Buddy. How you doing? Thanks. I was kind of hoping for at least a little bit of extra. I have $1.62. I have such little money right now. That's all right. It was worth it. Above the cliffs of Yilvara? I think I like Ilvara better, but I might be... Somebody else might have other opinions. Above the cliffs of Ilvara's crown, there once floated a city held by will alone. The people believed in purity and thought so focused it bent the sky itself. They never stepped on dirt, never touched rain, but when doubt crept in, the sky let go. They fell as feathers and stones alike. Thank you for standing on solid ground with me. Hey. Okay, push the button, do all the things inside the house. Inside the shop. It's not a house. This is not a house. Hello? You sleepy? You sleepy, baby? Good morning. Boop. I boop you on the nose. Yeah. It's like, you can have one better. Oh, I can't pay the bills. Start. Oh, you know what I could do? I wish I'd done this before I started the day. Damn. 1, 2, 3. I wish I'd gotten the rest of the produce out because I forgot hitting the little stone, the money stone, would actually give me the money I needed to do this. It's a little too much. Hey, don't mind me. Is that where I need it to be? It looks almost right. We'll find out here in a minute. I'm probably not going to mess with it too much just because this is temporary. What are you doing? Okay, so that's almost exactly right. So good enough. Okay. Produce. Gotta find all my zeros. 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Thought I had 8, or I thought I had 9. More math. It was just as we thought you could escape the math. There's always more math. I do like how pretty the potatoes are, though. Oh gosh, those are cheap. What? I could see people wanting to, like, not make some of the ones that are like that. Probably the resources that go into it are worth more. But again, not where I'm at right now with this game. I'm gonna double check my produce again after. Oh. Get everything set up. Because I'm wondering if I just missed it in the list. Or I miscounted yesterday. 24.23? No. 32.10. 32.10 times 1.08. 34.66. Confirm. Okay. Oh, and they're shopping them. Shopping the new stuff. Freaking phenomenal. You love to see your efforts rewarded by people actually shopping it. Maybe I just miscounted last night. I did it kind of quick, so it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Luna Gourd. There's one. I'm just going to double check and make sure I didn't miss any others by accident. Okay. Finally, after I don't even know how long I've had those in my inventory, finally get them out for sale. It's awesome. See, this is why I feel like I need to cover stuff. Because everybody's getting rained on. There's also a stunning lack of light. It's part of the reason I want to light up my shelves, my produce shelves. Because I think not only will it be pretty, but theoretically it should also make it look like I've actually given a crap about lighting for people. Crafting. Okay. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, I like how it glows through the floor in a ring. Seen people put lighting like inside the walls and ground around the edges of the room to make it look like the floor is magically glowing, like a little bit more mysterious lighting in there as opposed to just a light hanging from the ceiling. And it's like, yeah, ambiance. All right, ore. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can tear down the cheese things today. So many hives. I definitely want to incorporate this into a farming situation when I figure out what I want to do about my farm. Here, feet. I may do some money today. 5K. I can't believe we got the octopus today, too. It's awesome. And... oh, no! Mistakes were made. Never gonna get it right again. It's gonna be totally screwed up now. Boo. Is this the wall? Okay. Oh no! I fussed with this so much before. You know what? We're just gonna cope. It's fine enough. Alright. See, that's the thing. Is that sometimes you grab the wrong thing or grab it by accident. Okay. Fruit. I should look. Now, I don't know, when you're leveling your skills, I don't know if the amount of experience you need to get from one level to the next goes up, or if the amount of experience you gain by doing the action goes down, or both. So I'm going to look at... I'm not going to remember the next time it happens, but I'm just kind of curious to see, like, how much I get for doing a full run. I have 153 out of 10,000 right now. And I wonder how much I'll get by doing a round of this. Also, curiosity. Where is Fruitworks at? Amount times 5. Nice. Is it always times 5? Is that the max? I think it might be. Okay. So I'm already maxed on the multiplier. But I'm assuming I can be even faster than what I am currently. Not a ton faster. Because I'm level 32. But faster nonetheless. And when you're talking about a repetitive task, seconds shaved add up, you know? Yeah. Still here, wrapping up ornaments. Ah, are you putting Christmas away? I should do that sometime. I did not do that this week. You know what I did do? I finally got the Halloween stuff put back in the basement. It hasn't been up, but it has been in the garage. So, like, I put it all in their boxes, and then I couldn't be bothered to put it in the basement from the garage. I was like, screw it. I don't have the energy. But I did buy myself a couple of nice big tubs to transfer a bulk, or the bulk of the decorations into some more sturdy, waterproof storage. So, tree is down. Makes you sad? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mind the tree coming down usually. I think it just depends. You kind of get used to it being there, you know? I might wait. I might do it next weekend. There it is. Just to... Ooh, 7,000. I made 7,000 today. I did everything? Nope, I did not. He must be getting closer to this island because I walked to his foot about the same spot and the island music kicks in. I'm curious to see how easy it is to take this new tree down. It's the first year we've had it, so. But I think usually by the time I get the tree down, I'm just like, okay, that's enough. It's also taller than our other tree was, and now the light is kind of limited, like more limited than usual. Ooh, I don't have to do as much because I fed him extra yesterday. Nice. That's right, I got down to less than 8,000 yesterday. But, you know, getting the tree put away is a good thing, you know. If it wasn't, if it was up all year long, it wouldn't be as special. Oh, my nose is itchy. No. There we go. A little bit, a little bit. Okay. There we go. All right. The question is... Nope, I should wrap it up. Okay, so... I will buy supplies. They are still stocking stuff. I love watching them bounce around out here. I love it so much. Like, I like it in the shop. I love it outside even better. It's part of the reason I'm, you know, was excited to start expanding out here is just to see them just bouncing around in the world. I don't want them to have to bounce too far. You know, like, I don't really want my shop spread out beyond, like, I feel like I want to concentrate it near the portals just so, you know, maybe later when I don't need money anymore, I might move it somewhere really far away just for fun. But for now, definitely need it near the portal just to make the money. But I love watching them bounce around out there. I already pushed this. I need to pay. So we're all caught up. Probably still gonna focus on making money for expansions and deprioritize the glow spires. I'm probably gonna continue that. see. Oh, I didn't mean to buy one of those, but that's fine. Okay. Doing pretty good right now. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Doing pretty good on most of this stuff too. That's nice. And produce. Let me see. Anything? I also wonder if the produce you purchase doesn't sell as fast as the produce you make. I don't know. Again, end of the day stats would be helpful just to see what customers are focusing on. Or like keep a running total of how much you've sold of any given thing. That'd be awesome. Okay, so while they're bouncing around and stocking things, we can sit back here. All right, so what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, I know I've been talking about doing a post about my Dream Snaps 2025 numbers, like how many moonstones they make or made, something like that. And I was going to originally keep it really simple, but as I was looking at my information, I was like, you know, I kind of want to throw a video together. I haven't really done a video like that before. I haven't, because I've actually got an outline for it, and I've got, like, I'm like, oh, I'll need a screenshot, or I'll need this, or I'll need my camera, or whatever. And that's kind of a more traditional, like, YouTube content creator, like, it's not really scripting, although I might write myself like some notes that I really want to make sure I bring up. You know, I don't know how scripted I'll make it. We'll see when I get there. But I just found the numbers kind of interesting. So I was like, you know, this might be an interesting video to try to experiment with that way of making one. I don't think I'll be doing it terribly often since I have enough other stuff already in the mix. I don't want to add more of that to my plate, but like trying out one like it might be interesting. And honestly, if I find the numbers interesting, maybe somebody else will find the numbers interesting. So I'm gonna see if I can put that together in the next couple of weeks. So that's why I haven't posted that yet. And then next week I'm planning on playing Winter Burrow. If it's as short as it might only be like maybe 3 streams at the most out of it, which next week I'll do both streams for it. And then the next week will probably be Dreamlight Valley and that game. And then we'll be back to kind of another, like getting back into the round robin. It'll give me some time to kind of get past the holiday stuff, change up my games a little bit, and then we'll see where we are after that. But I think that's everything. So don't forget, actually, let me look. Get out of, actually, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music for this so I don't have to think about it in a minute because I will forget 100%. And then, you know what I probably could do? I could probably go back to this. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that. I want to look at this. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I'll have to figure out if I want to use my chatting screen at the end of every stream. I don't know. I feel weird about having my face be big. Especially, okay, if you don't know anything about the back end of YouTube, you can actually see what devices people are watching you on. And you can see, like, if they're watching you on a mobile device or on a computer or a tablet or a television. And the thought of, like, my face big on someone's TV is just like, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm all self-conscious. But I can get over myself. It's fine. I'll just talk about it and share how awkward it makes me feel. Anyway, I don't feel awkward watching other people. on my TV. So I don't know. Maybe I should just be like, woman, get over yourself. But in any case, next week is Winterboro. Yeah, that's I think all the updates I'm doing for now. So don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of those things. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you being here, keeping me company. Hopefully, I help keep you company. And yeah, have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye.